Yes, third time they tried to record this messy video and I need my tea. Yes, I was not expecting to do this video when I come back from work because I was basically just gonna talk about the French national selection. I will do that in another video. Let's talk messiness, Eurovision and Ukraine because earlier today I saw on Eurovision News and all that all over Instagram that Alina Pash, who won the national selection for VB to represent Ukraine in 2022, has withdrawn her, her participant in the competition. I was like, why? And apparently there is some investigations be carrying on over a trip that she did in 2015. Remember, this is 7 years ago. She did to Crimea, which is in a Russian size-controlled area, since we all know, since 2014. And Ukraine's national broadcaster also had put a confirmation as the country's act on hold, and now she's withdrawn. And Alina Pash has even come out and said that people have been attacking her so much online and called her she has basically the basic people have been calling her traitor and non-Ukrainian for doing the visit 7 years ago. And also on her Instagram post, she's wrote some in a part of a long statement that she's a Ukrainian citizen. I follow the Ukrainian law and I try to bring Ukraine's tradition and values into the world. And you might ask yourself, why is this why was her trip in 2015 such a controversial thing? According to BBC, which I'm reading from, visiting Crimea can be frowned upon and there are strict rules in place over people traveling into the region. Ukrainians and foreigners are only allowed to travel there though official land checkpoints. It is illegal under Ukrainian law to travel to Crimea via Russia. Alina has provided authorities with proof. Now she's entered the region, but there was under scrutiny. Okay, let's talk more. In a statement to Newsbeat, Ukraine's public broadcaster UAPBC has said it was expecting the response of the State Border Guard Service to confirm the validity of the documents. And Alina hasn't addressed the Crimean visit in an Instagram post, but some people have made absolutely unacceptable remarks. Yes, hate. And she said, I do not want this virtual war and hate. The most important war is right now is the external one, which came to my country 8 years ago, 2014. And we all know that the conflict is going on. Let's see if I say something else here. Yeah, so basically there was some shenanigans. People accuse her for faking her documents to going to Crimea because you need documents to go there. And the fact that her visit 7 years ago, it's such a huge problem. And I think I read on VB Blogs who posted the argument that they only store the documents for 5 years. So this document she got, they didn't have a certificate to her, but she got one and thought she was okay. It was okay, but apparently maybe it was fake. I mean, to me, we are at this point again because back in 2019, Maru was selected as the winner with Siren Song, which could have won the whole Eurovision if you ask me. Sorry, Duncan Lawrence, but she could have won the whole Eurovision, not you. And she had, it was all this Crimea business and the fact that she had to cancel all her concerts in Russia because the government was looking at her and be like, no, you cannot do that. To me, I'm just gonna say this. Next year, if not EBU puts a ban, because I've seen people asking for a Ukrainian ban for Eurovision for, I don't know, for years or forever. Next year, if Ukrainians broadcasters going to do the VB 2023, next year, dive in to see if your artist who want to participate in Eurovision has done something like this. That if they have done an acceptable trip to Crimea the last past 8 or 7, 9, 10 years, and stop them from doing the national selection, because it's not a good look for Ukraine to do this all over again. Because you have, I don't know why now. She won the national selection. She should go, but now she has withdrawn from the competition because of a visit she did 7 years ago. It's so controversial enough. It's such a mess. Anyway, I don't know what to do about this mess, but anyway, we don't have any who will represent Ukraine in national. We don't have any representative as for now who's going to represent Ukraine in Eurovision Song Contest 2022. And if I was the other finalist, I would say no if someone asked me. I was like, sorry, as tempting as it sounds to represent Ukraine in nationals in Eurovision in May, I would not go, because how would we look at them? We would be looking at them and be like, yeah, you took her place because they wanted. She had to withdraw because her travel documents for a trip 7 years ago was maybe not acceptable, fake or real or anything. We would just look at those who maybe replace her as, it was not you. It's not you should be here. I mean, if I was the other finalist, I would just say no. I mean, I think the broadcast in Ukraine needs to pull their crap together next year and do a full screen search on their participant artists if they will represent Ukraine, and not, so we don't have this shenanigans all over again. Because I said basically said it before I ever look at the national selection of Ukraine before we started this Eurovision season. I was like, I hope to pray to God that we don't have any shenanigans again with Ukraine, but here we are. Anyway, this is such a mess. But anyway, send some love to Alina Pash. She don't deserve any hate, and yeah, we will see if Ukraine has any artists to send Eurovision this year. Like I said, if I was the other artist, I would say no. But that's me. But anyway, Alina Pash, I feel for you. I do. I mean, maybe not your song was not my choice, but I would not wish this upon you. No. Anyway, Alina Pash, good luck, girl.